Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. I'm back. I actually haven't finished filming the intro and I already found a composition down there that I really like. And as you can imagine, in this video we're gonna shoot the Mamiya, sorry about the wind, RB67. There's this beast there I carried up with me on the trails, and whew, that thing's heavy. But hopefully we're gonna find some good compositions. After this one, I'm gonna move up that way, all the way to the Radolse, which is an alpine lake situated on top of this mountain. So let's shoot before the sun goes away. So I hope the wind noise is not too strong right now. The sun has left us, but hopefully it's gonna be back pretty soon. And what drew me to this composition is just basically the leading lines of the field going into the house. This is a very typical house used for storing grass during the winter for the animals. And I don't know if you can see it from there, but way back there in the distance, in the background, there is the Schlern, which is a very famous mountain here in South Tyrol. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level the tripod, and I want this to be a little bit low because I want some of this foreground in the shot. And now we're gonna mount the beast on the tripod. I'm gonna see how it goes. Okay. So the RB67 is a completely manual film camera. It's medium format and it weighs around 2.5 kilos with the lens. The 90mm that I have here, it's a little bit more than, I don't know, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. And so how it works is you basically load the film in the back, then you can load the shutter, and this reveals the image. Oh, you need to see this. This is too nice. Oh my god. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but wow. So as you can see, the big cloud, the mountain in the background. I love this. I love this shot. And let's see how it goes. Let's see if the light comes back. Looks like it should. So while I wait for the sun to be back, what I can do is use the app, the light metering app I have on the phone. I want this to have a lot of depth of field, so I'm closing my aperture to f/22. In medium format, you don't have to worry that much when you close like that. So I'm gonna go f/22 right there. It's 1/40th of a second right now without the sun. So I want to overexpose the film a touch. So I'm probably rating this to ISO 100. Oh yeah, I'm actually shooting Kodak Gold in there. 200, of course 120. This is a 120 film camera. And yeah, it's probably around 1/20th, 1/15th of a second. It's a good measure for this. I'm gonna go 115 or 130. Let's go 130. Yeah, I don't want to blow out the highlights so much. I just need to be very aware of the composition. Pretty level, like this. Focusing on infinity. As you can see, everything is set. I have the cable release there. That's our scene. Oh, the light is coming. So for this you have to remove the safety. This is kind of a good way, good safety. And then, oh, look at the light right now. It's also eating the mountains in the background. So I think I'm taking the shot now. And boom. That was great. So the situation is getting a little bit snowy right here. Like, as you can see, there's still quite a lot of it where the sun is not directly melting it. I don't know if you can see in the background, there's a fantastic mountain there. It's the Kodak. There it is. There's some amazing light up there, but I just don't have the focal length to reach it. And yeah, that's it for the moment. I'm gonna go up there, and if it's too snowy, I'm gonna wear the tiny crampons for the boots. Right now it's pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie, and there is water showers, like it's raining like it would do in summer there, but also there, like it's sunny there. I just don't understand what's going on. So if the weather is changing a lot, I'll find some shelter somewhere. But right now, fingers crossed, nothing's happening, so we'll keep going. I don't know if you can see it right now, but it is snowing. It is snowing, like proper snowing. And if we look down there, it's sunny. Like, look at this! I better close this off. This is some of the craziest weather. Look at this. And there's blue sky up there. Like, I'm not even joking. As it started snowing more and more, I decided to quickly grab the camera and find a composition. The patches of snow scattered around the hills were forming incredible designs in the foreground. I took the shot resting the camera on the wooden pole on the side of the trail and came away with one of my favorite photos of the day. And as I packed the camera away, this is a nice moment to remind you that all these scans come from WeScan film, and the quality of them is just stunning. Don't hesitate to contact Yanis on Instagram at WeScanFilm if you need your photos to be scanned at their absolute best. He will also give a great discount if you're a follower of my channel. Just let him know. A little bit of foreground would be very nice. It would go a long way. I like the patches now being a leading line. There's a few footsteps. It's actually not even mine. But this also a little bit distracting. Oh, this is a nice composition. Maybe a little bit more on the edge as well. Yeah, I think this is very good. So this is the composition right now. I'll show you real quick. And I like all these patches of snow, and I'm gonna shoot this before it goes away, the light goes away. But I really like this scene. Mirroring is gonna be a little bit tricky because it's the sun is going away. That's also tricky, but mostly because the snow acts as a very big reflector. So to shoot at the f32, and let's see how the mountains in the background are. So 1/30th on the mountain. I think 1/20th. It's kind of okay. 120. Let's go 116 for good measure. 115, yeah. And I definitely need a cable release. Mounting the cable release there. There you go. And to kind of shield the lens from getting that sun dark side out. Hat coming in from the top. 3, 2, 1. That's such a nice feeling.
Unfortunately, something went wrong with this image, maybe due to the boggy ground and positioning of the tripod. The photo ended up being very blurry and I missed this potentially great shot.
Wow, look at the light right now. That is so amazing. So, the light right now is truly amazing. It's getting that pink hue. As you can see, there are some of the most iconic peaks in the background there. There's Sassolungo and Sassopiatto over there, and the Val di Funes. We've already been there, one of our adventures. White Kofel, you've seen it in my Fuji video, and Mount Plose, where you can ski above Bressanone. And this is the Radelsee Hütte, or where is that? Or the Radelsee hut, as you can imagine. And then there's actually the lake. So it's all covered in snow. There's no visible water, so I think I'll call it there. It was such a hard hike coming down in this snow. It's not much, but it's enough that you go knee deep into it, and it gets super tiring after a while. But yeah, now I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna start shooting. So I'm actually running down on light, and I don't want to lose the peak of the light, so I want to find some composition with those trees in the foreground, those small pine trees that are growing. It's not actually pine, but you know what I mean. And we have a huge cloud on top of us right now, and what that does is reflecting the light. Reflecting the light like a big softbox or a bouncing board. So So what it does is reflecting light on the snow, on the foreground here. So what it does is it reflects the light like a dome on the foreground here, and as you can see, it's quite effective on those plants. And now it's just a matter of walking around, camera in hand, and see what catches my eyes in terms of composition. Let's load the shutter so that the mirror goes up, and let's see what we got here. So what I have here is the 90 millimeter 3.8, and it's such a cool lens, but we're kind of far away from our interests on our mountains in the background, so we need some kind of leading lines to help us guide the viewer to the subject, and I'm thinking this is looking very promising. Very promising. I love this. This could be a little bit tricky to expose because it's not a fast film. It's a 200 ISO film, so let's see what we can make out of this. First of all, let's put this on a tripod, and then we'll start working with this. Okay. To balance this, something like that, and something like that. Okay. So this is basically it. I'm looking into here. Oh, I like what I'm seeing there. This is a very cool scene. I have to say, I would love a touch of softness in the foreground. So what I'm trying to do is go down all the way to a 5.6. Also because like I said, we really need light right now. But also because the foreground is very interesting and I want to blur it down a little bit. It looks great. And let's see what we can make out of this. This is super wobbly, but whatever. Oh, the light now is glorious on those peaks, and we're gonna try to catch it right now. Cable release in. I'm gonna check the light meter, which I have in the back. Gonna go with the light meter, and at f5.6 we are reading 180 on the snow, but it's tricky because you could misread it. So let's go to the grass around 145, 145th, and then 100 there. Try to get a better reading on the mountains around 1200, 180. So yeah, I think I'm going 160 on this. 160, and finger crossed this will work and we'll have a beautiful image. So everything is ready. Checking the composition again. And this is straight. Maybe we can go even a touch lower with this, like so. There you go. And now we're gonna call it. So 3, 2, 1. What was that? So it didn't fire, which is pretty weird. Let me think for a second. Should be firing. Oh yeah, dark slide, safety. So, gonna do this again. I'm such a small brain. Keep forgetting stuff. So 3, 2, 1. This time we have it. Okay, focusing on infinity. I'm gonna take this away and I'm gonna shoot it right now. Yeah, that worked. Let's go again. 7. Put the dark slide in so that we don't mess up any shot. Try getting another shot here, which you saw as well. This time I'm going vertical, lower to the ground, which is not super easy with this sketchy tripod situation, but okay, I think we did fairly good. And yeah, I will show you in a sec what I'm doing. So basically I composed this as a vertical. If you take a look into here, you can see that you have two sets of lines. You get vertical. Where's that? You get vertical here and horizontal here. And yeah, good thing about the RB, it literally was called RB because of the rotatable back, which, as you can see, rotates like this. And now the film is in the vertical position. Oh man, this is by far my favorite kind of landscape photography. Like, new location, you kind of know what to expect, but you have no idea about what composition you're gonna find. And then you get a sunset like this. Like, I don't know if you can see in camera, but that's amazing. That's amazing. I just don't have the focal length for shooting such a distant landscape. And right now the foreground is completely in shade. We don't have that bouncing light effect that we had before. But I'm quite happy about this. And I hope I didn't mess up with the exposure too much. I didn't really trusted the phone too much. I kind of guessed by experience, and I hope that was a good idea. But apart from that, amazing shoot. I think I'm gonna go back slowly, and I might take those last two shots on the way back. As you can see, we have the number 9 there. Focus, yeah. So we still have 2 shots. You're gonna get 10 shots with this, and in the 6x7 format, by the way. And yeah, if I don't see you again, I'll thank you for watching this video. I really enjoy doing this, and if you like watching those, please consider subscribing, liking, and all this kind of stuff. It really helps me pushing with this, and hopefully not having such a long stop like I did from the end of last year into 2023. So, if I don't see you again, until the next time, ciao!